Welcome, my friend, to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla, where I use simple price action to break down different altcoin prices from scratch. I draw all my chart for you to see, so you're going to see why I am making claims of whatever I'm making in terms of technical analysis. Today's altcoin is no any other altcoin but Alien World TLM, and today you're going to know all the fundamental analysis of TLM at the same time the technical analysis, because by the end of this video you're going to understand TLM, what is used for, and why I think TLM is going to be one of the top altcoins that you don't want to miss in 2022. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Every strategy used in this video is developed by me. You're not going to find it anywhere else. It's developed by me and strictly used by Makaveli traders. So this brings me to the point of introducing you to my team, my family, Makaveli Traders. Makaveli Trader is a registered community of crypto trader. Now we have an academy. So when you come into Makaveli Trader, I'm going to train you for 3 months on Zoom intensively, teaching you everything about price action, how to reach out, how to create your own signals, how to identify entries, and so many things. Now, after training you for 3 months, this training is to prepare you to trade with the family for the rest of your life and the rest of my life, right? We are going to be trading together. After training you, I'm a high leverage trader. This is why it's important for that 3 months intensive training. I trade 125x. That is very high leverage, because why? I have laws and a lot of rules that govern my trade. Now I have a community that trade with me. I'm not alone. So when you come after we train you, you're going to be trading with the family. All trade are shared. We don't give signals. We teach you how to read this chart yourself, how to trade this chart yourself from scratch. Remember, we have different assets, different types of membership. We have spot traders membership, futures traders membership, as well as staking. And mind you, access to Makaveli traders is only open 3 times in a year: January, May, and October. Do not get scammed. If you go to the website, it will tell you that the access is currently closed, and the next time the access is opening is all on what? 3rd January 2022. So if you have interest of joining me to trade and join my family, please, access will be open into Makaveli Trader on the 3rd of January. Registration starts, and registration will be closing instantly by 27th January. So it's a 1 month registration. Classes start instant. It's a 3 months training so that you join the family and you start trading. In fact, do you know the goodies that come with it? You have access to over 50 trading books, access to student dashboard that comes with over how many videos. Each course comes with a video, and you have access to retake the courses whenever you feel like. 10 years later, you can retake these courses with me live on Zoom. So every section you can join the last section, right? If you didn't understand, because I understand that this is a family and you can't learn crypto in 3 months, so you have access to always attend this class with the next section of students who are coming into the family. So with this, the learning is unlimited. I believe that we're growing together. Is a family, is a one-time access. Don't get scammed. There's no hidden fees, there's no monthly fee, there's no yearly fee. And not just that, we have a lot of goodies you want to actually not miss. So with this, if you are interested, I'm going to leave the link in the description under this video. We have a free channel. You can join the free channel so that you know when Makaveli Trader gets open, so you can instantly register. Now let's jump right back into TLM. So first of all, let's understand what is TLM, right? So currently TLM is trading at 0.2067 according to coin market cap, and we see that the all-time high this coin has ever seen since being listed is 7.19. That's around 8 months ago, and since that point this coin has lost 97% and has dropped. The all-time low it has ever seen was 6 months ago, when it dropped to 0.0666. That's from $7, it dropped to 0.0666, which is a very good thing to take note of. Now, knowing this, then what is TLM? What is Alien Network? Now, Alien World. What is Alien World? Alien World TLM is a decentralized, non-fungible token NFT metaverse. So this coin is a combination of NFT and metaverse. This is quite interesting because metaverse, with the whole Facebook announcing of the name changing into Meta, is it really explode and bringing the metaverse world to the public. So a lot of metaverse things are really coming up from different angles in the social media. You can hear a lot of people buying land in the metaverse, decentralized land, and all of that. So we see how NFT really started booming at the end of 2021, and at the same time, NFT and metaverse at the same time are blowing up, right? So this coin really, the first thing we know is that is a non-fungible token NFT metaverse where players compete for scarce resources. Trillion. The name of the resources Trillion TLM in a stimulated economic centered around planetary world. Due to this, alien world also has a decentralized finance DeFi element to the game. So there's a DeFi. Okay. Now this is really getting interesting. This coin is an NFT, it is a metaverse, and is also a DeFi, like all in one. It has all the goodies all put in one coin. This is really quite something to take note of. It went further to say that as players advance by staking TLM and using TLM to vote in the planet, decentralized autonomous organization, that's DAOs, right? So play to win. You are going to be playing to win. NFT game has seen a potential rise in popularity and value this year, especially this year, end of 2021. Alien World allows the players called explorers to aim monetary reward through gameplay or participating in Planet DAO. Do you even know what makes this coin even more unique? What makes this coin more unique is Alien Work first features is that the most unique feature is that it is a gaming metaverse that features numerous DAOs, giving every TLM coin holder a stake in deciding who runs the platform, allowing people to use TLM to stake, vote, or even become a leader. Players can stake their TLM to the planet DA. So you can actually just own this coin while you're playing in the game. You are playing the game, you are earning the coin, and you're staking the coin. You are gaining reward from staking the coin. That's double rewards, right? Which makes this game quite very interesting among all the NFT games and metaverse game I've seen so far. We're going to visit the website so you can actually see what this website looks like. But what we're doing now is reading what they provided on CoinMarketCap. Now, the most important thing is becoming a leader in alien world is no foreign fit, as the platform allows players to run for candidacy to be a chancellor in more than one planet. Each planet can be managed by more than one elected chancellor. We all share multiple sign control. So let's just go to this website and see what it looks like. So this is the alien website. You can see it said metaverse social networks. Okay, so this is the metaverse. Seek your fortune, find NFTs you can use to connect and play with others. And trillion that gives you power in the planet, decentralized autonomous organization. Okay, so this is what the game looks like. And a lot of things are said to be in this game. I'm not a gaming person, but if you're a gaming person, they say Alien World is the first NFT metaverse where you can play with unique digital item. So this is the first NFT metaverse. This is quite very interesting because when I went further to see all the NFT they are talking about, I see that there's land. Land is a series of NFTs in these are all NFT. All these lands are NFTs. The tools as well are all NFTs. Look at this. These are all the NFT, and you can aim from them. Playing the game, you have to either buy them, in them, and all this. And all this is all based on TLM, which is quite very interesting. So now that we've looked at TLM, we've seen all what it can do. Metaverse, NFT, DeFi, staking. Interesting. So let's look at the price because it's the price that will tell me if it's worth putting my money in 2021. So the first thing I want to do is get my all-time resistance, and that's my all-time resistance area. And I want to get my all-time support. Now, mind you, this is the weekly chart on Binance, and TLM is quite still a new coin, just listed around April 2021. So we have very less data we're working with, and I always talk about data, right? When you have less data, chances of support and resistance being weak is high because it takes previous data to determine where when there's enough data, then previous areas is you have more chances of it holding up than when there is less data. So in our situation, we're working with very less data, which has disadvantage, but yet we're still going to see what we can do with this data, right? So what I'm doing now is getting all the support and resistance, the point where the price was rejected that are obvious in my face that I can see. So you can see I've gotten all the rejected area, but since there's not enough data, I'm going to be working with daily chart. So I'm going to zoom in. Now, if you've watched my last analysis, this analysis is going to continue to explain something. I talked about price being on a support in the last analysis. So we're going to contain everything that happened in this box right here. So this is since price got listed. You can see price has been stuck in quite a sideways. So that is why I have to take note of the support and resistance of this box that I just drew now. Because the sideways is obvious and price is currently, that is our support, that is the support area. So I treat my support as an area because to avoid stop loss hunt, you want to treat your support as an area. When you treat support as an line, they easily get broken, right? When support is treated as a line, it easily gets broken. So this is our support and resistance. So this is our obvious support and resistance, that kind of support that is in your face. So I can zoom in. Let's see what we're having here. I can see that I can actually get a bias line, but it looks like they've broken it. But let's see what the bias line will look like. So look, this is the bias line, and obviously we see them trading around the bias line. And at the same time, the bias line, there's no coincidence that it happens to be the tip of our support, right? So you can see that, oh, I think this our support is a little bit extended, and we can get the support to be around here because I can see that from this chart, I can have another box. Very important is my second box. I always see that there's a very important second box right here. I have to get this box right. Let's change the color of that to red. Okay. I'm going to zoom in. You're going to see why I have to adjust that. So I'm going to get the resistance as well. So this is the resistance area. So I can see that currently price is trading at a very important zone. This is a support. This is a support. This is a resistance. And this is a resistance. This is a resistance area. Now this is a resistance area. Now that I've gotten my support and resistance, I want to see if I can get a seller's line, But the seller's line that I'm going to draw obviously is not going to contain this. I'm going to try to see seller's line from the box. So I can see a seller's line can actually be drawn like from here. Now forget this big week, this particular first week. That week, on the contrary, let's not leave anything to chance. Let's still give that box what it is. That box will be a weekly chart box. So it will be something like this. Because I do see price actually retesting that point at some point. So let's leave the chart like this. So knowing this, the reason being is we are going to get a retest of this all-time high, that that $7, $5 range again, and you're going to find out why I said that. Let's go back to the daily chart. So now that I did this, so we can see that. Let's reduce the color of this so that we can be able to see the chart quite clear. Okay, so we see that price currently is respecting a very important area. So you see, we have one touch here, we have two, we have three. Now, for every trend line, we need a minimum of three touches, two touches, right? So we have three, we have four, and you can see price is currently threatening this line now. This line is under a threat, right? So what is the chances that there is chance that this price pull up back here and attack this place again? That is one. But the threat they are exacting right now on this point is saying that even though they are within a support, there is chances that they could touch the bottom of this support. Remember, this entire area is demand area. This is demand area, and I know the law of supply and demand says that when price is going down, when price is decreasing, that supply decreases and demand increases. So this is a demand area. So as price has gotten to the demand, chances are high that demand will start increasing and supply will start decreasing, which means the selling in this area will start decreasing. Not that totally it will stop, but it will start decreasing. So how far the sell-off is going to go from where price is currently at 0.2056 um is that we could have price going as far as 0.15. Now that's if the sell-off continue, but I do see the way they are holding up, that they are capable of pulling back up to this point. So even if they keep pushing them, they won't go further far before they return up. Now here's what I did see in price action. I know a very important pattern that I love trading a lot, and it's called double bottom, right? There could be a double bottom of this point, right? At this point, you can see this the price where price is here is either stop loss get cleared, all the stop losses here. If you clear all this stop, then we're going to have a double bottom with this guy, which is right here, right? So it's going to be like a stop loss hunt. Market makers trying to clear sellers, buyers who bought in earlier and use stop loss and are treating stop loss as a line. They will clear all this entire area. But here's the point, funny thing: it's no longer far from 0.2 down to 0.15. It's not far. It's difference of 5 zero point 0.5 cents, right? So it's not longer far, and depend on the demand here. If demand keep rising, honestly, price is going to turn up, right? So price is at a very chance of turn up. Either it get turned up here or it get turned up here. So the support, all this area is demand area, and not far you can see below it. So let's say at worst case scenario, the sell-off continues on TLM and it keeps going. How far can it go? I'm telling you, it won't go more than 0.07 at worst case scenario. And I don't see that happening that easily. But if that happened, that is the worst case scenario I see. But chances of pull up is high. But with the way crypto is acting, with the way Bitcoin is acting, it's actually affecting altcoin. So this is why you have to leave this point, this move down as open-minded. But price is going to turn up very soon. So if you're on TLM, for me, I think it's a good investment for 2022, especially the fact that it's your metaverse, DeFi, and at the same time as NFT all in work. You do not want to miss this coin. In fact, bag as much as you can. But remember, this is no financial advice. This is just me sharing my opinion. If you find my strategy quite interesting, Make sure you like. And here's the secret of what I was telling you. This price could return to zero point 0.9, but first you need to break this seller's line. So there will be a struggle from zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.6 for a while. Once the breakout happen, it's all the way up. Thank you for watching. I remain Bitcoin Gorilla. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you find it interesting.